Goeiedag, good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. Now, if Joe Biden succeeds in becoming the president of the USA following the decision on the elections that took place a few days ago, Kamala Harris, who was a very senior legal person in the state of California, will become his deputy. Now, Joe Biden is clearly not 100% right, and there's a good chance within the next 4 years that he will be declared incompetent of being president, and that puts Kamala Harris in as the president of the USA. Now, I've received information about Kamala Harris and Planned Parenthood. And the allegations, and I'm just saying they are allegations, but they seem to have a lot of weight, suggest that Planned Parenthood is one of Kamala Harris's big funders and that she is in their corner. You'll see what happens in the video that's attached here. But let me just say from the start that in America, in some states, you can abort a baby, that means kill a baby, at birth. When you're giving birth, the baby can be aborted at your request. That's killing a human life. This is the political party, the Democrats, that are suggesting that human rights are being impacted by the white community, the privileged white community, Black Lives Matter and all this sort of shit. You know who most of the babies who are aborted are? They are black. Now, an aborted baby doesn't just get cremated or whatever. It gets sold by Planned Parenthood to organizations that harvest parts of the baby. And who knows what else goes on. I mean, this is absolutely extraordinary. I'm going to ask you to do your own due diligence on this. Go to Google, look up Planned Parenthood, look up what people have to say about it. But I've got a video, as I said, attached here where one young fella experienced the wrath of Kamala Harris for exposing what Planned Parenthood are up to. Please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video. Please share this video. And above all, please stay safe. Bye for now.
April 5th, 2016. This is an idyllic Southern California spring day. As I am walking out to take the kitchen garbage out, I turn around the corner and pass a big white windowless van. All of a sudden the door swings open and this tall uniformed guy steps out and he has a piece of paper in his hands and he says, "Are you David Daleiden?" And he says, "I'm with the California Department of Justice. We have a search warrant for your home." And he hands me the warrant. And I think to myself, oh gosh, what's going to happen next? So about 5 or 6 California DOJ agents started stomping through my apartment, the other 5 of them standing on the lawn outside. Some of them were armed with AR-15s, some of them had canine dogs with them. They had come for me. In 2013, I began and orchestrated an almost 3-year-long, very in-depth, comprehensive investigative journalism study about the harvesting and trafficking of body parts from late-term abortions. There's multiple violations and multiple issues that you very quickly start to learn about when you look into it. There's the basic problem of selling body parts, where you're basically creating a system, creating transactions, creating business relationships that incentivize the objectification and the destruction of human beings in order to keep the business going. So for about 30 months, we went undercover with the explicit purpose of partnering with some of the biggest Planned Parenthood abortion clinics in the country to send their technicians in, harvest body parts from the abortions that were being done that day, and then package up the parts and ship them off to different customers all around the country, sometimes around the world. In July of 2015, we began to release the Undercover video series. I had been hoping that this was something that would, that would maybe generate 100,000 views or something. Instead, what happened was even bigger than I could have imagined. Within less than a week, we had close to 3 million views on YouTube of the first video, and multiple congressional committees announcing that they were launching federal investigations of Planned Parenthood's involvement in fetal trafficking and fetal experimentation. The truth got out there, and the words of Planned Parenthood's own leadership describing their organization's participation in these activities went viral and was being publicized for the whole world to see. Looking back on it from the information that we know now, I now know what was going on was that Kamala Harris, at the explicit instruction of Planned Parenthood, had targeted me, and me alone, among all undercover video news gatherers in the state of California, to enforce the California video recording law against me and to punish me for speaking the truth about her powerful campaign donors at Planned Parenthood. What we've come to learn in the years since, just 2 weeks before serving the search warrant on my home, Kamala Harris had a secret meeting in Los Angeles with several top-level executives of Planned Parenthood in California. We then found out from the California DOJ investigator reports that Planned Parenthood's top lawyer in California had specifically instructed the California DOJ agents that Planned Parenthood wanted the video equipment and the computers that I was using to publish the videos to be seized, in order to shut me up, in order to prevent me from continuing to publish the truth about Planned Parenthood's involvement in fetal trafficking, and in order to punish me for speaking out with a message that was disfavored by Planned Parenthood and by Kamala Harris in the state of California. I think what people have to understand about organizations like Planned Parenthood and about their political backers like Kamala Harris is that they're shameless, and they will do whatever they have to do in order to promote their agenda. They'll say whatever they have to say, and they are not afraid to use every bit of power at their disposal to force their agenda through. Kamala Harris is the single greatest threat to First Amendment civil liberties that our country has ever seen. If Kamala Harris is elected to be a heartbeat away from the highest office in the United States of America, you will have someone in the White House who has a radical contempt and disrespect for First Amendment civil liberties, someone who believes that she's entitled to use the powers of her office in order to punish the viewpoints of citizens who disagree with her.